Are you kidding? I still can't believe that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here on Radio Road. Darren Smith, host of the ship. Super Bowl 57, the site down here where the Kansas City Chiefs will be taking on the Philadelphia
I
Eagles.
thought they won already. No, they didn't win it yet.
Not
Do they have
yet,
to
not
play?
yet.
According to you, the game's over.
No,
I'm
not
just
yet.
saying.
Because last I checked, Rob, you had Cincinnati knocking them off.
I did. I
Yeah,
sure
and
did.
you were wrong once again. Of
I
course,
wasn't wrong last year when they knocked them off in Kansas City, was I?
you were just trying to make
I'm
sure that
just saying.
we're joined by Rob Parker, co-host of the Odd Couple. You can catch him daily from 4 to 7 p.m. On Sirius XM Radio, along with Fox Sports Radio. Now, of course, Rob likes to call. Now Rob is someone along with Jeff Chadir like to call me a homer because I picked
Jeff
the Chiefs.
Chadir called you a homer?
Yes, but
You pick the Chiefs every year.
hold on,
though.
hold on.
Yes or no?
hold on,
I'm just
hold on.
asking. Yes or no? Just answer me yes or no.
Yes, but
Okay, that's a
no,
homer.
no. Okay, but let me ask you this.
That's a homer.
Let me ask you this. The worst they've gotten to under Patrick Mahomes is the NFC Championship game. Am I correct?
Yeah, but they've
No, no, no,
lost.
no, no,
So
no, no,
yes,
no,
but that doesn't mean
no,
that.
no, 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 no,
No, no, no.
no. My point, no, because my point is they look. It's only one district game that to win. They've been the best team over the last 5 years in the AFC. So
You
it's easy
can't.
for me.
Even Chris Broussard, who is the biggest Patrick Mahomes guy, didn't pick them to make the Super Bowl this year.
Well, that's Rob's fault, not me.
He picked Buffalo. But my point is, if
You
you
all
pick the
had
same
nothing to
team,
go,
if you
but
pick,
you didn't have nothing to go with
yes,
when
he
it came
did.
to Buffalo.
No,
Okay,
no.
what?
I mean, but he thought that they were going to take a next step. What I'm saying to you is, if you pick the same team every year, so you're gonna pick the Chiefs every year for the next 10
No,
years.
no.
Is that what you're gonna do?
No.
That's what a
saying-
homer does.
No. I look at everything based on the fact the Chiefs were just the best team. I mean, I can't look
Without Tyreek Hill, most people didn't think they were going to get back to the Super Bowl.
that part.
Yes
I
or
get.
no?
No. I just said that part. I get, but
Okay.
I thought that they were going to get back there. But again, I cover them on a daily basis, so I see it. So I see it from a different viewpoint than you and everybody else, only because I see them at practice every day, and I'm thinking, okay, I see the potential that they can have, and I still think at the end of the day, you got the best coach, you got the best tight end, you got the best
What's
quarterback.
the best coach? The best coach that's won one Super Bowl, and is he the best coach?
Well,
He
hold
needs
on,
another
hold on.
Super Bowl
Well,
to get in that conversation.
He has a chance, but
He's
I also
lost a
know,
lot of big games.
but I also know I can't say Bill Belichick because you'll say what about him?
He cheated.
Because-
I'm just saying. But I call everybody the same way. I want you to know that.
I do too.
All right.
I do too.
I'm
Now,
just saying.
but
Bill
now the good thing
Belichick's
is,
record is stained. Now, let's just be honest. We
I
can't treat Barry
can't-
Bonds and Roger Clemens one way and then act like Tom Brady and Bill Belichick shouldn't be held to a standard. I think that's wrong.
I do not disagree at all. Rob, your thoughts now at the beginning of the season? Who did you have going to the Super Bowl?
I had, I think I had Baltimore and Green Bay. That's what I had. Baltimore and Green Bay. I'm almost positive.
Are you with Tom Brady now retiring? It looks as though you're going to have Patrick Mahomes as the sole face, more or less as the face of the NFL.
Well, there's a lot of young quarterbacks. I'm not so sure if that's a foregone conclusion because they just had a run of 5 years. I don't know how long you can sustain it. You know, as you get older and as players move on, and the couple guys, right, retire after this year,
Cool.
right? Who am I thinking of?
I don't
Am I
know.
thinking of
Maybe the Eagles.
Eagles? Yeah, I'm sorry. Eagles have a couple guys. Like you think, oh, the Eagles gonna make a run. You got a young quarterback. Wow, you're gonna start losing people.
Yeah.
So
So, are you surprised? Because I know a lot of times, I guess the end statement now is that for you to win for you to win a Super Bowl, you got to have a quarterback on a rookie deal. Obviously, we see Patrick on his new deal, but the team is.
I don't
still
buy
here.
into that. I mean,
Oh Lord, have mercy, Flavor Flav.
they've had all kinds of people, teams. I don't think that's an automatic formula that you're going to win because you're on a rookie deal. I know they're trying to use that in Cincinnati to get them to take less money and all that. I don't believe in that. I just think the Rams put all their chips in the middle, right, and paid everybody, and they're in cap hell, and they got all the issues right, but they got what they wanted. They won a Super Bowl.
They did.
Right?
They did. Yes.
They paid Matthew Stafford. They paid everybody. So I don't know if that's the only way you can win. I know it's a way to win, but I don't think it's the only way.
What's your thought process and how the game will go on Sunday?
I'm picking the Eagles. I think they have a better team top to bottom, except their quarterback, where I think Patrick Mahomes obviously is better. Jalen Hurts has had unbelievable run and turnaround. You remember a year ago, people were questioning whether he could even throw the ball.
I was going to ask you what you thought about his maturation
Am I right?
as a passer, yeah, from last year to this year.
Because last year was people questioned him, and whatever he did in the offseason, and he worked real hard, and I mean, it's incredible. Now, obviously, he still runs a lot, but he still had to make passes and still had to make plays. So I was impressed by what he did. I don't think anybody thought they knew the Eagles had a great team, and they do. You know, they sack.
He got the right talent around him, too.
Yeah, he has everything you need, and he hasn't messed it up, and he's actually excelled. So I just think I think the Eagles will get to Patrick Mahomes as they've gotten to just about everybody.
Last night, the NFL had their NFL honors. Were there any surprises to you in who won or how they won?
Thought Mahomes would win.
Did that surprise you getting Walter Payton Man of the Year?
Yeah, I didn't think about it. I don't know who else was up for it.
I know Mahomes. Well, I mean, obviously they had one player from each team. I just didn't when they announced. I was like, Dak Prescott. I was like, that just just didn't really ring a bell. So you've got. Do you have a close ball game? You have a blowout? How do you?
I got Eagles by 10, so I'm in a different ballpark than most people. Most people always say it's going to be a close game. Super Bowls, not all of them are close. There's a lot of games that are sideways. So, it could be a. I remember the one that stuck out to me is I picked the Colts over the Saints.
Yeah.
By 2 touchdowns. And everybody thought I was crazy. And if you remember that, it was a 7-point game, and then it was a pick 6 at the very end of the game, which gave them the 2 touchdowns. So if I say 10 points, could it be a 3-point game or a 7-point game and then a field goal late to give them breathing room? Like, that's a close game. Yeah. That's really one score and a late field goal.
Yeah, because interesting. I was watching the replay where the Chiefs won their first Super Bowl, whether they won the second against the 49ers, and they I think it was like literally 4 minutes left to go in the game. They were still trailing like 20-10, and then they just somehow scored 21 straight points unanswered.
The thing that's crazy too is Mahomes' numbers in the Super Bowl. 2 touchdowns, 4 picks, and 3 fumbles.
Yeah. Well, that game against Tampa was an anomaly because they had a makeshift offensive line. Of course, the situation with Andy Reid's son, before the night before they traveled up here, which, I always felt, and I thought it was a bad idea for the team to leave towards the end of the week versus I know it was COVID and stuff, but I felt could have just came down and just not, everything, practice and the media stuff still would have been via Zoom. I thought that they should have just at least been in Tampa for that entire week versus coming down. If that happens, Andy Reid's son is still on, probably still coaching. They may still lose a game, but I don't, I just think, I just think that
they were destined to lose that game. When you don't have an offensive line, you can't protect your quarterback. I don't care who's back there. Yeah. You're just not going to be able to do anything.
Yeah, but you all saw in that game though, Mahomes threw literally 2 touchdown passes with Tyreek and Williams in their hands and in the helmet, and they drop it in the end zone. So I'm saying if they catch those, at least it's a little bit more respectable versus 31-9. Rob, how can people reach out to you on social media? And before you even answer that, what's your Shekel City picks of the weekend?
Yeah, I told you I'm taking the Eagles in the Super Bowl. I don't know what the spread is. It's still 1.5?
It's still 1.5, and the over-under is 50.5.
I'm going to take the under.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to take the under. Because the Eagles have a defense, and I think part of what they need to do is hold them down. You know what I mean? If Kansas City gets up 2 touchdowns, might be hard, to be able to get that kind of offense. You know what I mean? Especially when they rely on running the football.
And I'll be honest, I have the over because I feel like if Kansas City is to win, they have to score in the 30s.
Okay. Well, then with your pick, that makes sense. Yeah. With my pick, I think they need to hold Kansas City down in order to win. You know what I mean? So there you go. And, of course, you can catch me out MLBbro.com, my website. Check out the baseball stuff that we're doing. A lot of good stuff over there. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter at Rob Parker.
How's that been for you with the MLB Bro? Because I know that was a passion of yours to start that up a couple of years ago, man.
We're in the year 3. We're doing great. Really, really got a staff of 60. It's an unbelievable staff of 60
Who you got out of Kansas City covering for you?
Well, we don't do it like just Kansas City. We just do regions of where people are. But I just have a lot of students who have, seen the site and wanted to be a part of it. So it's a new breeding ground and training for young journalists who are trying to find their way in. And I think it's important, as you know, to be versatile in this business. If you don't know, and I'm not saying you got to be an expert in baseball, but if you don't know baseball, there's a lot of cities in America where they can't hire you.
Yeah.
Right? You can't work in Chicago, can't work in Boston, can't work in
LA.
New York,
Yeah,
can't work in
LA.
LA. Do you
No,
like if it's
makes
between you and you know baseball and this guy who knows only football and basketball, I'm probably going to take you because I might need to send you to the game.
Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. Rob, thank you so very much. Hopefully, we will have a NABJ deal this evening or sometime this weekend. Like we did in LA, we haven't had any notification yet. I talked to Tyler Dragon, so hopefully
something will happen.
We'll do something.
My man.
Appreciate your time.
Always.
Rob Parker, The Odd Couple. Make sure you tune in. We are out of here. I'll be back at the top of the hour with Reed Millard.
Are you hosting a Super Bowl party and want to elevate your guest experience? Paige White at KC Cocktail Company is doing a cocktail drop-off giveaway to one lucky individual. KC Cocktail Company specializes in creating beautiful, delicious craft cocktails, and Paige's promotion includes 75 servings valued at $300. You can choose from one or two different craft recipes. And also included in this package, Paige provides the cups, napkins, straws, cocktail setup with jugs for the cocktails, and garnishes to complement the craft cocktails. To enter to win, check out our website at www.kccocktailco.com and sign up for the promotion. You will be entered to win, and the winner will be announced on February 10th. Everyone who enters the contest will receive a 10% discount on a cocktail drop-off package of your choice. Contact Paige and KC Cocktail Company directly to learn more. Don't wait until the last minute. Reserve your cocktail drop-off today. Their phone number is 816-456-4388 and the email is hello@kccocktailco.com. Don't miss out on this chance to elevate your party to the next level.